Good morning, peeps. Welcome to the truth about dating and relationships. For to make a quick run, I just want to rap to you for a minute. What's the day? The day is April 13th. And it is a Tuesday, the year 2021. Think about that. 2021. It's a long time. I was thinking about when you dating somebody, you meet somebody for the first time, right? There's three critical phases that a lot of people don't pay attention to. The first one is before sex. You go out, you meet, you go out a few times, you ain't had sex yet. The next phase is during sex. Okay? That's important. What's happening? When you finally get her or him where you want them, what's the performance? What's that like? Right? That's the easy part. The hard part, how you feeling afterwards? Are you all wrapped up? Are you all tied up? Are you thinking about them 24/7? Are you whooped already? Are your emotions locked in already? And the third part is after sex. After you've done the deed. How you feeling? Now what's up? Do you want to call them again? Do you want to see them again? Was it worth it? Or you're tossing and turning because it was so fantastic that you can't go to work the next day because you can't focus? Those are three sections of the dating scene that you're going to have to get with. You need to examine that, right? So, I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit today. But right now, I got to turn a couple of corners. This is Texas, so y'all know these folks can't drive, right? So you got to keep your eyeballs peeled. So, I'm going to get with you on the back end, and we'll discuss the before sex. Okay? Back in a bit. What's up, peeps? I'm back. Welcome to the truth about dating and relationships. We was talking about there are three parts to this dating scene that we need to pay strict attention to. Okay? And it all has to do with intimacy. It has to do with A, B, and C. A, before sex. B, during sex. And C, after sex. We're going to run through them. I'm going to share my experience with it. Just my experience, right? We're speaking in general terms, okay? So if it's not you, let it go. It's all right, okay? Because this is about if you can observe another man's experience and you can avoid disaster, then do it. It's okay. Huh? So, we're going to make a quick run. We're going to come back and we're going to discuss A, before sex. Back in a bit. Okay, we back. A, before sex. You're on a date. Okay? You got yourself out there. Everything's fine. Meal is good. Took you to a nice restaurant. Nice music playing in the background. You feel comfortable with this person. You feel like you've been knowing them forever. So you decide to go on a second date. Okay? You're making small talk because you don't want to get too serious right off the bat. You're just glad to be at the house right now. You go on your third date. Okay? The conversation gets a little bit more serious, but not too serious, where, you start feeling uncomfortable, just like you did when you were sitting at home by yourself. But it's a little bit more serious than it was. Okay? You tell yourself, kind of like this old guy, kind of like this old girl. Right? Let's see what happens. Okay? You feel real comfortable. And you decide that night that you're gonna go on a fifth date. Everything's arranged. All you gotta do is be at the house, and when he come by, get in the car. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to make any other arrangements. Fifth date. Let's think about it, and I'll get back with you on the back end, and we're gonna discuss option B. Okay, we back. Welcome to the Truth About Dating and Relationships. We're talking about A, B, and C. A, before sex. B, during sex. And C, after sex. Okay? So, we're on option B. Okay? You're at the B part. This is your fifth date. Everything's set up. Right? You already know what time it is. Okay? You kind of like anticipating a little bit. The guy's anticipating. The girl is anticipating. Right? I wonder where he's going to take me. Right? And listen, don't take her to no motel. Take her to a hotel. Let's do it right. Right? Because you got to make that. You don't give her one chance to make a first impression. Right? And now we're talking about a different section. The dating part, you done that. It was a success. So don't fail at the during part. Okay? So you get to the room. You do your thing. You pull out all the stuff. You call on all your prior experience and knowledge. And you, boy, I tell you what, you winning first prize. Right? It's the best performance you ever gave. Okay? You take a break. Catch your breath. You're ready for round two because you don't have to leave until in the morning, right? You know what time it is. You taking your time. You're doing it right. You do round two. Now you done got settled in. It's better than round one, right? You blowing the socks off, okay? I'm talking about you laying it on. You Don Juan Jr., right? All your knowledge and experience, right? When you get through, she sleep. You get through, he sleep. Depending on what kind of dude he is. Maybe he went to sleep. I don't know, right? During sex, you got that part over. Right? He take you home. Okay? He take you home. But before he take you home, he has anything you need. Anything you need to stop anywhere. Anything you need. You want to stop and get a cup of coffee or something. Anything I do. Because I got to get to work. Right? Okay? Part B is over. It's in the record books. Say, no, I don't need nothing. You go take her, drop off, you continue your day, right? Now, let's talk about the good part. I'll see you on the back end. All right, welcome back. Truth about dating and relationship. Okay, dating part's done. The during part is done, which is the sex part, the actual sex part. The actual part where you're intimate, okay? You done pleased her in the sack. She done pleased you in the sack. Now we're at the C part, after the during part. Okay, we're after the sex part. Now, this is when the real people start to show up, if they haven't already. But this is usually the time where you find out who a person really is. Okay? This is the part where you find out if there any obsession going on. If there any possession going on. Do the person want to possess you now, since they done laid with you? Okay? Did the person call you 13 times a day? Wasn't doing that before, right? Everything was casual, everything was cool, but now that we're on the after the sex part, things have changed. Okay? Now is the time to pay attention. This is going to let you know who the person really is. Do they want to own you? Do they want to possess you? Do they want you to live by their rules, by their standards? Are they trying to get you to do something that you don't do? Of course, we'll make sacrifices, but we haven't even talked about that yet. We haven't made no commitment to each other. Not yet. You don't make a commitment until this part, the C part, the after the sex part. This is when you make a decision on, do you want to carry this further? Or you look at all the flags, you look, have there been any flags? Can you deal with the flags? Do you want to deal with the flags? Did this person change from the A section, which is the dating section? Have they changed now that part B is over? Now that the during part is over? Now that the sex is over? Have they changed? Have they turned into somebody else? All of a sudden, they got their fangs in. They done turned into Wolf Man or Batgirl. Right? Time to look at all that. And if they have changed, you got a lot more changing that's going to happen because they wasn't honest from the start. Okay? Maybe they were. You got to look at that. It's up to you. Ladies, you know y'all the emotional creatures. Once you have sex, you cannot let go like a man do. Okay? And the man is going to be paying attention. Are you trying to own him now? Do you want him to see you every day? Are you trying to hold him hostage when he comes see you? Are you trying to make sure that he don't leave? Right? Can you handle that man being free to be a man? A lot of women say they want a man until it's time for them to start being one, then they don't like it. Because we can love you, we can care for you, we can do all those things for you and still be a man. But we still got a job to do, just like you got a job to do. But after the sex is when you need to pay close attention. to a person's personality change, their character change, their commitment change, how they're speaking, what they're asking for, what they want. You need to pay attention. That's why my deal is, if we ain't talking about one night stands, right? We're talking about after the first, second, third day, go on and get that during part, get that out of the way, right? But try to make sure it's a spend the night type deal, right? That way you can see what they got, okay? And then you can go on and go to this third phase. That way you'll know if this is something you want to do. Okay? So let's kick that around. Let's kick A, B, and C around. Dating, during sex, and after sex. Let's kick that around, and then we'll come back and close. Okay? Just think about it. Back in a bit. Man, old Pontiac in right quick. We had Packard, LaSalle, Buick LaSalle. Off of Cedar Crest, it's Cadillac Street. Let's see if we can find Pontiac, because that's the street that I was on. Pontiac. That's what I'm looking for. Right. I know my memory ain't that bad. It was a shed. That don't look like it. It was a place over here where they killed horses. And I think it's right here is where they killed the horses. Let me bag up. I know they add streets, but I didn't think they took any away. Ain't got no signs. That's about right. That's about right. They done tore up. Cause I noticed wherever I grew up, the houses don't seem to be there anymore. Hey, Chief, can I ask you a question? Hey, man, you ever heard of a street called Pontiac Street? Pontiac Street. That's what I thought. All right, man. All right. This is Pontiac. I knew this was Pontiac Street. Hey, they just done took the signs and stuff down. Ain't no houses down here. But this is Pontiac Street. This is where a lot of stuff popped off. All right. Y'all ready for the epilogue? We talked about before, during, and after sex. 3 very important aspects to dating and making a decision on if this is something that you want to give a try. What do you think? Is it based in reality? Or is it that, oh, we done made love now, so now you're mine? Have you communicated what you're feeling? What if after sex you don't feel anything? Have you communicated that? The goal is to be honest, no matter what you're feeling. So it's just like when you was in the before sex stage, you would have been honest. Hey, I don't think this is gonna work. We'd have been out on a couple of dates. I'm not feeling anything, right? We're not responsible for other people's feelings. We don't have to go in hurting them and all that kind of stuff. We can just simply say, this is not working for me, and move on. Okay? You got to be honest. You got to be honest during sex. Man, what are you doing? I've never had sex like that before, and I don't like it. If you don't like it. Okay? There may be some things that you're just not used to doing during sex, and you don't want to. You're not even interested in doing it. Be honest about it. Let them know. After sex, what's going on now? How you feeling? What's the honest truth about what's happening now? Where do you want this relationship to go? You think we got a chance of making it work? What is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for companionship? Or you just want that one somebody that you can go out with, watch movies, go dancing, have fun with, tell jokes with, have a good time with, just a good companion, that you got that one somebody, y'all agree, you don't have sex with anybody else, I don't have sex with anybody else. Let's be honest about it. If you don't want to do that, say that's not what you're looking for. Okay? You have to be honest. Because after sex is when the real person shows up. As you're giving it a shot, you're finding out even more information. Okay? What is it that you expect from me? What is it that you're looking for in a relationship? Because it may be something that I can't give you. Okay? So, you'd have been through the 3 hardest sections, right, of the dating scene. So now it's time to sit back, chill, and be honest about what you want and what you're looking for. Because that person may not be able to give it to you. So don't waste a whole lot of time with waiting to see. No, this is what I want. Can you give it to me? Are you willing to even try? Okay? So, this is the truth about dating and relationships. Always pay attention to before sex, during sex, and after sex. Because once that's completed, once those 3 stages are completed, the real person's gonna show up. Now it's decision-making time. So, kick that around for a minute. And if you like it, subscribe. You can give it a thumbs up. You can give it a thumbs down. Okay? Just be honest. It's okay. And we'll see you on the back end. Peace.